Hey guys, good morning. Well, it's morning for me. I'm headed to work late, so you're gonna drive with me to work. I have a couple of things I want to talk about. It's a stupid noise. Anyway, so first of all, how are you guys? I got my morning coffee. I usually drink iced coffee, but the mornings are now getting cold. And I don't know if I want to continue that. I'm just not in the mood to drink hot. So we shall see. So a couple things. Before I get started on my talk about gurus or experts or whatever you want to call them, because I have a lot to say about that. Some gossip. I want to tell you a lesson I learned. Now, I actually don't know if I fully learned it because am I still going to make the same mistake? Probably. But let me give you some context. I hate traffic circles. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know where you guys live, but if you know what traffic circles are, comment below. Do you love them or hate them? I don't like them. I get nervous. Anyway, so when I moved into this new home, remember guys, I used to live in a home where we worked, and then business did really well over the years. We decided to buy a new home, and then we only work from our old home, so we still own both homes. Anyway, so we bought a new home, blah, blah, and we wanted to paint some of the rooms after we closed. And so one of the guys that painted our house was like, yeah, I'll paint the movie room for you. We wanted it all black, like top to bottom, okay? And it was $500. I'm like, that's steep, but it's fine. In my opinion, it was steep, okay? It's fine because it's carpet in the room, because obviously it's a movie room, and so I don't want to mess anything up. So, you know, because I just thought painting 4 walls, right? And the ceiling, like whatever. Okay, anyway, it's fine. He did a great job. No, nothing different. Then I decided I wanted to paint my office. You guys saw my office in a video, and my home office. You saw it in a video where it's all black except the ceiling. I have a whole like vibe going on in there. I told my husband, no, I'm gonna paint that. I'm not spending $500. I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking, Dad, you make a lot of money. You tell us all about it on these YouTube videos. Sorry. Yes, but I still like to assume I'm smart with my money. When I say smart, meaning I don't always make the right decisions. I'm frugal and whatever, right? But there are things I will spend money on. Anyway, some things I won't. So I just thought, no, I'll do it. It's probably gonna charge just a little bit less than that, but still. I was like, yo, 4 walls. I'm an artist. It's all good, right? Got the paint. Guys, it took me all day. I still remember. I blasted the music in the house, did my thing, and I was like, this is horrible. I never want to experience this again in my life. Oh no, the sun. Sorry, hopefully that changes positions in a second. Anyway, I never want to experience this again in my life. So it was a lot of work, especially painting a room black. I have to tell you, black is very hard because, you know, yes, you must do multiple coats when you're doing any room, but you don't notice if you're missing spots and stuff like that if it's a light color. Anyway, so long story short, I get a fan installed in the office, okay? And because they get a fan installed, they cut into the wall, okay, the sheetrock. And now I have to have somebody, a sheetrock guy, come repair it. He's like, this and that, $500. I was like, absolutely not. So I said, I'm gonna do this myself. I've repaired small things of sheetrock before. By the way, I was not wrong, okay? The hardest part was the one on the ceiling, the 2 cuts on the ceiling. And because of how you have to sand, the point is, sometimes it's when we are underestimating people's value for a service or even a product, sometimes it's really hard to understand what work is involved. By the way, would he have done it much faster than me and better? I'm not finished with it, by the way. I had to split it into 2 days because I had to take care of the little one, etc. It was a long story, but yeah, sure. But he shouldn't be punished for doing it faster. I was thinking to myself, he said he'd be done in a couple hours. Get out of here, I'll do it, right? But I'm not using his tools, you know? Anyway, did I learn a real lesson? No. I understand it. I still may make the mistake in the future, but I'll definitely consider it because I'm going to be doing other things in the home, and I'll have to pay somebody, you know, with a product, a service, etc. By the way, I don't do this with highly skilled items. Like, I'm not going to do electrical work, okay? Just not, you know. So anyway, that's a lesson I learned. I hope you guys gained some value off of it. I feel like I could have told the story better, but excuse me. I don't know why I'm like to make it more interesting, but it is what it is. I realized after me doing, am I going slow? No. After trying to do the ceiling, how much work it is and the dust flying everywhere, I was like, yeah, I probably should have just paid him. Do I still think it's a little steep? Sure. But, you know. Anywho, I have to talk to you guys. I was scrolling on YouTube for whatever reason, and I ran into a video. I'm like, oh, I remember her. She's an Etsy coach, okay? I put this in quotes on purpose. She's an Etsy coach, and she, I was really pissed at her thumbnails, and then I started to go down a rabbit hole of being pissed at a lot of people's thumbnails, because what I noticed about you guys is that, of course, it's how YouTube works. Because of you guys are viewing the videos. You guys will fall for the most clickbaity content. Now the thumbnails, I'm okay with doing like highly click-through rate type of titles and thumbnails, as long as it's, you know, accurate. It could be an exaggeration sometimes, fair. But it's just, they have to play the game of YouTube. I get that. I'm not mad about that. I'm mad about the content itself. If you guys are still watching content like, unless you're brand new to Etsy, like 5 businesses you must start on Etsy in 2023, or, you know what I'm talking about? The things that actually don't move you forward in your business, then shame on you. You're what's wrong with the coaching industry. Yes, you, the people that need the coaches, because the coaches are too busy trying to make content like that. I refuse. By the way, if you watch this channel, yes, I try to make nice thumbnails, try to make nice titles, whatever, because I have to play the game. Otherwise, nobody will watch my content, and I'm not helping nobody. But the content itself, if you watch it, it is actually, I like to assume it's very helpful. It's not 5 businesses you should start 2023. And by the way, that's not a particularly bad title or content type. How do I look today? It's what's inside the content that feels like regurgitated information, regurgitated structure. I was just like, this is annoying. So if you're not going to add anything to the table, don't come to the table, you know. So anyway, so I saw that. Then I'm like, oh, I don't know. I was looking at her channel, and I'm like, oh, she hasn't posted in 8 months. What happened to her? This lady was by no means a real, I'm yelling, but a real Etsy coach. I know this. Don't ask me how I know this, but I'll tell you a little bit. She joined a program that I was aware of because I saw the person's program and their video reviews, and she was in a video review. Teach you how to gain customers, whatever. By the way, she may know how to teach Etsy, but I saw her shop, and I'm not against people that know something to teach other people. You're always going to know something more, but are you a coach? You know, are you as big? You know, I find it very suspicious. I find it very ingenuous. Is that a word? Ingenuous? Disingenuous? I don't know. And so it led me down a rabbit hole because I was talking to a friend. Is this truck going to hit me? Oh my God. People don't know how to stay in their lines. Drive me crazy. I have road rage, but I never take it out on the cars outside. I keep it within my car. I do. Because I think road rage that you take out on other drivers is dumb. Anyway, so hold on, let me turn. Okay. So I forgot where I was, but it leads me to my next point. I was talking to a friend a while ago about an Etsy coach, which, by the way, we found out was pretty much a complete scam. I know that's kind of like not the best way to accurately describe it, but essentially is, let me explain. I decided to check on her website to see, is she still about it? Yes. Okay, I'm not going to give you too much specifics because I don't want to call out this person, even though technically I should, but that's not what the channel's about. Not yet, at least. So I saw that she was selling her program for a much higher price than she used to sell it. I'm like, what's that about? One, because we knew she used to sell it way cheaper. And then two, is this person trying to cross? Oh, okay, go ahead. What's happening here? Looking for a payout? What the fuck are you doing? Sit on the grass. Anyway, and the reviews show that. The reviews show that they paid X amount, so I know for a fact, okay? But something's in my eye. Damn it. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna keep this eye closed a little bit. Okay, there it is. I was looking at here's what pisses me off too. Here's what pisses me off about you guys. These okay. I was looking at the course. I was like, what is this? Oh, wait till you hear about something else about the course, okay? Wait till you hear this. This is barely anything. So, I was scrolling on the course and all the bonuses that are included are BS, okay? Who needs a pack of 265, which is every day of the year, okay? Instagram story, whatever, templates. Ain't nobody buying shit on Instagram, okay? I mean, maybe they are, but give me a freaking break. But it looks cool, so you think you're getting a lot of value, okay? There's a lot of other bonuses. I'm like, it feels cool. It feels like you need it, but you're never gonna use it. You're never gonna it's never gonna be valuable to you, okay? Unlike my bonuses that are actually valuable. So yes, maybe my eye. Maybe, jeez. Maybe they sound boring to you. Or maybe they don't. But they are actually helpful. So I saw this and I was like, rolling my eyes big time. But here's what pisses me off the most. This person, you may know who the person is. This person, they didn't even create this course. So apparently, you know how you could buy a product, like from overseas, white label it, meaning you put your brand on it and you could sell it. It's a thing, okay? It's normal. It's like how life works, okay, in commerce. Not all the time, but you know, for example, if I'm a candle person, I could get somebody else to manufacture my candle and they put my label on it. Not particularly my formula or anything, but I just sell it, okay? So there's white label for courses, meaning this person, this coach, this Etsy coach, purchased this white label course for Etsy, okay? And now she has master resale rights, meaning she could sell it as her own, okay? By the way, this doesn't mean the course sucks. I don't know if it does, okay? And you might say, Dahlia, it might be helpful. Yes, it may be. I'm not gonna argue with that. But it just seems very scammy. I'm not gonna use the word disingenuous. That just sounds disingenuous of me to use that word. I don't like that word. It's hard for me to say. Hold on. I'm parking at work. Hold on a second. There's like 5 million cars here, so I gotta be careful. Not 5 million, all my employees. So it just feels very scammy, okay? And feeling scammy doesn't matter, essentially. It's what it is. But when I found this out, I'm like, okay, so she doesn't particularly tell people when they buy it that it's not her course. She says the course, I'm not gonna give you too much information, but is hosted by this, her name. I was very naive. I thought, because I'm a real coach. I do Etsy, I do Amazon, I do Shopify. I teach you what I know. Like, I'm a legitimate coach. I was naive to think, and I did this many videos ago, you'll be able to see it, and I still believe this, that there's many good coaches out there. They teach us different information. Yes, not always do they help every single person that goes in their court. It's fine. But I was naive to think that every coach meant well and every coach is helpful. By the way, I don't give a shit that they're in it for the money. Everybody's in it for the money, okay? You watching this, don't you have a job? Or you're selling online? I don't know. We're all in it for the money. However, there should be another layer of reason why you want to do it. That's, it's my opinion, but I feel like it's a fact. It should be a fact. So, handmade mastermind, I don't make as much money from it, not even close, compared to my e-com business, but it'll be hard for me to say that if I made no money from it, would I still do it? I like to assume yes. I like to assume yes because I truly, truly like teaching and helping people, blah, blah, blah. But do I hope that this will bring in people that are interested in my course, that are, that would watch my videos? I don't have ad revenue right now, but at the time you're watching this. But do I hope? Yeah. Why would I be ashamed of saying that? That's dumb. That's stupid if I said that. We're all in it to make money, even if you're not like working for yourself. Like if you're an employee of a company, do I expect you to stay after work unclocked? Like you have to be clocked in. Like you're working to make money. Like it's just the reality of it. But hoping you enjoy your job as well, or you really care about you get it, right? So I just went down this rabbit hole of looking at these other coaches, and I was like, man. And to be honest with you, my friend is the one that kind of alerted me to this other Etsy coach, and I was like, my eyes were like, and I'm not gonna even mention what I think about certain Etsy coaches or Amazon, whatever you want to call them, because while they're not my cup of tea, some of them, but I have a different style of teaching. They may be fine in what they actually teach, but my style is very different. My style is very, very different. I'm just thinking about what I have to do to work today. I'm here at work. I'm gonna head in. That was all I have to say, by the way. I just was trying to vent about the coaching industry. And I guess my advice to you, by the way, I don't know if this is real advice. Meaning, I'm not sure how you would vet who's a good coach for you. My only advice would be, I don't know. Because technically, the thing I'm about to tell you, anybody could pass this. If you like their energy, if you like their vibe, if you like their teaching style, if the course has reviews, etc. I know I have my own Etsy business, and some of these coaches do not. But I'm not sure. I was asking my Facebook group about this. I was genuinely curious how they follow, if anybody follows a coach that doesn't have an Etsy shop. How so? Like, how they... Anyway, some people had different... They're teaching general business practices that work in any platform or whatever. I was like, okay, fair. But I was just trying to find that out. So I don't have real advice for you. But I would just be careful. Whether you go with me or somebody else, I don't care. I mean, I care about you. I want you to succeed. But I don't know. I just think it's interesting. Anyway, I'm here at work. I'm going to jump in, make sure my team is still alive, and then I'm going to go for my walk. I've been walking every day. I spend an hour a day in the morning walking. I'm late today. I'm late an hour because my daughter made me drive her to school. But, and then I had to roll out of bed. I was late. So I came back home, showered, and then headed out here. I hope you enjoyed this chit-chat video. And I'll see you for the next one. Bye.